Oh, here we go. Hello, Zebra Herd, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. And today, Season 2 has ended and Season 3 has begun, and I gotta be honest, I let myself down. I just didn't have the time to keep up with Season 2 this month because seasons are only 5 weeks long. So it's been about a month, a little bit more, and July's been a crazy busy month. If you've been watching the channel, you know exactly why. There's been our typical Garden Warfare and PvZ Heroes stuff, but on top of that, there has been Splatoon 2, there's been Crash Bandicoot, there's been Kirby, there's been Miitopia. Now there's been so much going on that I just haven't had that extra time to play PvZ Heroes. Hopefully here in August, I'll be able to change that because July is about to wrap up, but we only got to Silver 12. But we do get to see a pinata open that we didn't see before because we only saw the Sunflower pinata last time. So let's open this bad boy up. We get some packs here, some packs there, and we're gonna be spending today's video probably just earning up some packs, and then of course, going online, hopefully enjoying the season. Let's open these up and see what we get. Hopefully some good stuff. Apparently they updated the game so that these open faster, and they indeed do. So far, nothing crazy. We're getting mostly premium uncommons. We got some rares in here. A lot of these I have, and that's it. Ooh, I don't think we got a single new thing. Should we go to like the lava guava here? No, it says I don't have all 4 of them, but it doesn't say new next to them. Now when it comes to these 3, I have them all. I guess maybe there were a couple. Like, what about you? I got all 5 of you. And then you over here? Yeah, I think I actually have all the premium uncommons when it comes to Galactic Gardens. So I think that's season we got 1 Lava Guava, and we're starting at rank 1, entering season 3. Oh, here we go, earning a high rank in 1 season, of course. Oh, it really did start me back at 1 league. Okay, that's sort of embarrassing because like I said, it wasn't because I couldn't earn up higher than that. I honestly just didn't have any time to play ranked. But that's what we'll be focusing on today, is earning up some stuff in ranked. Now that since we didn't get too many cards in that video, oh, here's another thing. First, let me explain this. Limited time offer, Huge Giganticus joins the battle, all new hero. We're gonna be doing that next episode. Next episode we'll be playing, unlocking, enjoying Huge Giganticus. So in the meantime, you can let me know if you've gotten him so far, or your thoughts on him, strategies that I might wanna keep in mind for next episode, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Next episode. So let's go ahead and check out the packs for today. We can see now that the Beta-Carrotina pack is not in here for right now, so I guess maybe there's no way to get Beta-Carrotina at the moment, but we're just gonna do normal packs. We're gonna go ahead and for the heck of it, we'll go ahead and just open up a Galactic pack, and then we'll do maybe another set, another 1,000 coins worth of the base set as well, just to sort of, you know, get a mini spending spree up in here, and then hopefully use these cards in a good direction for using a good strategy deck. That's all I can hope for. Man, it does move through this way quicker, which I really, really appreciate. Nothing too crazy here though. Of course, so far it's just, you know, commons or uncommons. We got, that's our 4th Lava Guava. We're seeing some extra stuff here. Ooh, that's good. I definitely needed some of those guys. Okay, so I wonder if we're gonna get a legendary here. I would really hope so. We get some super rares, which will be great. You're a good card, so I'm glad to have more of you, even though I think I have all 4. We're gonna find out. Oh, you're new. Yeah, you're definitely new. You have the little new next to you. Okay, some new cards. Oh, legendary time, come on! Yeah, that's a good one. Nice stuff, and whoa, even this is way quicker. Look at how quick this is. My phone can't even keep up. So unfortunately, most of our strategy decks aren't growing. I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Whoops. Most of our strategy decks aren't growing all too much, and if I look at it, we'll take a look. Like, if I go to, what is the closest one I have to completing? That one's 31 out of 40, that one's 31 out of 40, that one's 34 out of 40. I think that's the closest one to being completed. Looks like it. So if we go to Good Sport for Rust Bolt here, like, what is missing? We do have 1 Galactic Gardens, but then the other 2 aren't. Like you over here, and can I even get you? I can. I might even have to do that. And then like, you're Galactic Gardens, yep. But you right here, you are not. So it's gonna be good to get some base set stuff as well. So let's go ahead and figure that out. And then I'm probably gonna choose a strategy deck I like, and we're gonna go ahead and use that to our advantage, collect all that, to try to form something good, right? That would be good. Let's go to our packs, and then let's try, of course, 1,000 gems worth of a premium as well. Will we get more here? I can only hope. We'll have to see. A big old bunch of them, 11 packs as always. And let's see what we get. I really do enjoy how much quicker this is. It makes things a lot easier. But when it comes to the uncommons, we don't have to fret. We definitely have every single uncommon in the game, which is a nice feeling because of course the commons and uncommons really are the backbone of most decks. You know, if you don't have all of them, you're probably not gonna be able to finish any strategy. So it's good to have those before you start worrying about the rare, super rare, and legendaries. But of course, they are also helpful. So we're actually getting some new stuff here, which is nice and good to see. The lightning reed is always good to have more of. I don't have many of them, so I don't know, was that my first one? I wouldn't think so, but maybe. That's good to see. So you can see that there are still some good base set cards I need to get my hands on if I had hands, but I don't. I have hooves, but that's nothing to worry about because we get ourselves another legendary, 2 of them. Oh, that used to not be a legendary. Oh, hey, we got a hero. I didn't think we could still get heroes through packs. I thought you could only buy them. We're getting more than one. Okay. I'll take them. I wasn't expecting to get those here. I thought you could only buy them at this point. And our strategy decks do grow stronger, but not by much. What is the strongest strategy deck out of all this? Not really anything crazy. It's so hard to get those last 10 cards for your strategy decks. It's insane. Our strongest one here is 32 out of 40. It's all sport decks for whatever reason. I guess we must have gotten a, yeah, this thing seems to be in a few strategy decks right now. The Zombot Battle Cruiser. I didn't actually check this out, so maybe now's a good time. Zombot Battle Cruiser, when revealed, zombies can't be hurt this turn. Very crazy right there. And of course, it is a 6/5 card. For 6 brains, it's actually quite the bargain. And then these 2 legendaries we got right here, which are gonna be the Trickster, which is my second Trickster, so we already know what he does. While in your hand, this costs 1 brains less. When you play a trick, one play this does a bonus attack. So that could really just end the game right then and there. And Mixed Up Gravedigger, which actually was just a rare or super rare before, is now a full-blown legendary. This is my first ever Mixed Up Gravedigger. When played, each zombie hides in a gravestone, mix them up randomly, which can be pretty tough, especially if you have a gravestone-oriented deck. Other new stuff we got going on here, we got the laser beam. This is actually my first laser beam. And then, I guess this is my first lightning, yeah, it's my first lightning reed. We've gone against lightning reeds all the time since, you know, the game was in its beta, so it's weird that I haven't gotten a single one. But I will take all of it for, you know, an obvious reason. I don't mean to accidentally click on this stuff. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's right, we're gonna get the comics. Introducing Captain Combustible, showing wicked this way comes, something wicked this way comes. With his blazing bulk power, he fires up his plant pals. Touch anyone to continue. Very cool. I'm gonna have to remember that these were in this episode for when I have to take pictures of these for thumbnails. Either way, introduce things, but now, once a mere potato minding. Oh, okay, once a mere potato minding his own business, transformed by the Herotron. Now he puts the ow in spadow. Touch anywhere to continue, very cool. So 2 new heroes, I honestly wasn't expecting to get those there. Okay, so next episode, Huge Giganticus. We're already almost 10 minutes into this video, but we got plenty more to do. I'm gonna definitely try to earn up a couple levels of ranks if I can in today's video. We got over 2,000 sparks, almost 3,000. I don't have anything to lose by recycling those extras, so we might as well go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at our decks. I think that I'll probably climb more if I play plants. What is the closest to being completed strategy deck that I have right now? 29 out of 40, 31. I would actually like to play more Beta-Carrotina. I think that we will do that in today's episode because I want to climb with Beta-Carrotina. Ooh, Pepper Power's almost completed, and that is a very strong deck. I'm sure a lot of you know that. I have a lot of variations of it. And that was 35 out of 40. I think that's actually my closest to being completed strategy deck. Because as you can see, there's 32 out of 40, 35, okay, so this one matches it. 35 out of 40 then. I still don't have the ice pult, whatever it's called, the frozen melon pult. So yeah, 235 out of 40 is there. If I go to the, nope, the wrong button. If I go to the zombie side, and I check out the decks there, and 34 out of 40, 36, okay, Furry Friends, which is a deck I use a lot already. Man, what could even be in that I'm missing? I'm guessing probably some event cards that I should just buy with Sparks because I can't really get them any other way at this moment. Unless I pay real money, which, why would I do that if I have the Sparks? Yeah, 36 out of 40 there. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll focus on Beta-Carrotina, and then maybe the Smashers Furry deck. That sounds pretty good, Furry Friends. Where's that again? That is, did we pass it? We might have passed it, no, it's right here, Furry Friends, Infam. So what am I missing here? I am missing a few things that actually aren't, this is a Galactic card. Man, 1,000 each for that. You're not too expensive, so I might just buy you two right here. And then how many? I just need one more of that, right? Yep. And then you're gonna be expensive as well. You're 4,000 there, and then another 1,000 here, and should I do that? I got 15,000 sparks. I guess I should. I don't have a single one of these guys. So I think we should just, we haven't finished a single strategy deck. I'll probably do videos showing off strategy decks specifically at some point soon. I don't know, unless you guys don't wanna see that. If you don't wanna see strategy deck specific videos, let me know. Do I need to get another one of you though? Geez, so expensive. So yeah, we just spent like almost 7,000 sparks there. Well, we just earned up like 3,000, so. It's a decent balance, but there we go. So this strategy deck is complete. That's our first ever complete strategy deck. That's very, very cool. But right now, we're also gonna look at the Beta-Carrotina deck, and I think that's what we'll go online with, and we'll just sort of do what we can with it. Okay, so this is my amphibian assault. I made sure to balance it more towards beans and then amphibious plants. It was sort of the vice versa previously, so I'm hoping that this will help out. I think it'll be pretty good though, so I'm glad to try it out. Let's go ahead and back out then. That is gonna be my amphibian assault number 3. So that's what we're gonna equip as we go out here into our first round of ranked. Let's see if I can't get as high as possible. I mean, I know the highest ranking is like 50. I'm gonna have to play a lot to do that, but I'll try. I'll just get as high as I can. I'm already going against a level 8. I mean, right now, since it's the very beginning of the season, levels don't really matter too much. But it is cool because there is a brand new symbol. I don't like how it doesn't showcase anywhere what your rank was for season 1 anymore. I wish it was like sort of like a history or something where you could just sort of look back, because 4 or 5 seasons from now, I'm not gonna remember. It would just be cool to look back. So I have too many tricks right now. So I don't need June. That's okay. I think I'm gonna cycle through Yoon. That's a little bit better. We'll go ahead and give that a shot. But now, instead of it being a cone as the previous rank symbol, it's a rocket ship. I guess just to sort of celebrate the release of Galactic Gardens, we got a signature right away. Conjure a 2-cost plant, it gets +1/1. I could put it here, but why don't I just go ahead and put it here? Amphibious and team up. Let's see if we can't just counterplay a little bit. And, oh, see, that was not bad. Oh, that doesn't play it on the field. Okay, it conjures. I just misread that because I'm a dingus, but that's okay. Start a turn, gain a banana bomb. Okay, and then of course I got the genetic amplification from the thing we just used, so interesting enough. And then what about you? What do you do? Conjure bean and it gets team up. Interesting stuff. I could play mid game and just throw out this, shuffle 4 magic beanstalks into your deck, draw a card. Sure thing, we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Oh, okay. Nice, I got another one for next turn. I probably should hold on to that for now. Like, it's good to get a couple in my deck as soon as possible, but now I should wait until I pull out the Admiral. That way when I pull that, I do, an extra 2 damage. Cause that's really the big thing, is having all these bean cards is to get that done. So I could throw you out, and then what is this? +2, so that would make him survive. Or oh, you got a health boost. You used to be a 1/3, now you're a 1/4. How do I wanna do this? So you cost 2. I have a few options. I don't wanna throw you out if there's no gravestone. I have a few options, I don't know which one to use. I have too much power right now, I don't know how I like that. Let's put you here. I'll give you a health boost because having you stick around for as long as possible is gonna be pretty nice. Even though, okay, that's not too bad. Having the whatever your name is, Cosmos, yeah, that's what it is. Cosmos is gonna be pretty nice because we have plenty of environments. I know we have at least 4 environments in this setup. That was a cool animation for what was just 1 damage. Ooh, move another plant or zombie. I don't know what I'm moving where though, so I might hold on. Okay, we'll do this, I guess, just because I want him to have that extra level of defense because I wanna take care of this guy next turn, or as soon as I can, really. Because that makes him draw a card right here, this environment. I know I have one also that, makes amphibious characters, what's it called? They will do extra damage. Well, non-amphibious zombies do -2 damage, which will be pretty helpful. So do 2 damage to a zombie. I think I need to do that on the Zookeeper. Like, I wanted to use that on something that wasn't the Zookeeper, but getting the Zookeeper out of here right now, gonna be very, very helpful. Okay. So what do you do right here? Sporticus, right? Is his name Sporticus? Sporticus. When a zombie trick is played, do 2 damage to the zombie here. That's actually pretty nice. Is this amphibious? It is not. But I can just throw you out right here because you'll take care of this dog walker. I haven't used this card really at all. It's interesting to finally use him. He has a weird walnut shield that seems to be very happy to be here. He's like, I'm just glad to be used. Oh no, he's being moved around. I don't like that. Oh no, he's not being moved around. Sorry, I thought that moved a zombie and gave them frenzy. Nope. But everything should survive here. We're only doing 3 damage to him though, which is the unfortunate thing. I don't like that. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's good though. Once again, I need my Admiral. If I don't get my Admiral, this is gonna be sketchy. That's good to see again. I got another one of these, which would be great for shutting down some stuff. All right then. How do I wanna configure this? Because you have team up. So I could put you here, and then put this here? Well, did I do that in the opposite order? No, it's fine. Okay, that's good. Now, neither of those two have team up, so what I could do, in regards to you, this right here would do, well, okay, it's still only gonna do 2 damage to him. Okay, well, I tried. That's gonna conjure a bean for next sim, a good bean to conjure as well, so that's pretty good. That's gonna be really, really nice for next turn, because how much did we spend this turn? This was 1, and then another 3, 4, 5, so we'll have 6 sun for next turn. Oh, that's gonna be really good, because this guy, I made sure to put him in this because he's gonna get really strong if we set this up correctly. And that was the big thing. This guy was the biggest thing missing from my Citron Amphibians deck that I really, really wanted that I just didn't have. Okay, so I have a few options. Finally, there's that Admiral. He's gonna boost his health though, which I don't like. Okay, so I got a few options. Like I said, I'm gonna use them as properly as I can. I wanted to put you here and don't know if it's a good idea anymore. I'm gonna put you here. I will put, oh man. I wish I sort of had a little bit more of an option than I currently have, but what I could do is I don't like you right now, so I'm just gonna bounce you. Just gonna bounce you on out of here. Just like that. You know what I could have done is I could have just smacked you with a banana. That would have been nice and fine. But we'll do that. And then what I'll do is I don't wanna lose this guy. So I'm just gonna do that. And that won't be enough damage this time, but next time. Nice, so we are actually taking the lead just by a little bit. I really do enjoy this setup with her. You know, I really like bean decks. They're a lot of fun, in my opinion, especially when they're also amphibious focused. I did make a couple mistakes. I think I need to be using my environments better. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. But beyond that, I think we're doing great. So does this card have team up itself? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's when I can play this bad boy right here. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh geez, that's a legendary card now too. Oh, he has damage now, huh? He didn't used to have damage. Did he? No, he didn't used to do any damage, unless that's sort of something that it was conjured for whatever specific reason that I'm not, like that I'm misremembering. But I don't think I am. So we can throw that, that's gonna freeze whatever is in that gravestone. And then I have a few options here, and I think my best thing I can do, ooh, it's actually hard to decide. What is he gonna get here? I just wanna find out what's in this gravestone. That would be helpful. Zombie gets +2/2, that's not fun. Cause he's already very strong now. I don't like that. I'm gonna put you here, and then put you here. That should be good. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Will you still do your effect though? He still does his effect when he's frozen? Wow, I don't like that. That's really sort of bogus. But I guess it makes sense, but that's a bummer. I'm gonna have to get another Admiral. I have 3 more of them in my deck. It's just sometimes the game doesn't like to cough them up, specifically for the Admiral. It does not like to cough up that card. And I'm gonna lose out on this guy, which is unfortunate, but we got a lot of damage out through all of that, and we're gonna get an extra card. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Once I throw out this dude, I'm gonna get a lot. It's just a matter of I wanna pull him out on a good turn. Oh, I don't like this situation. I don't like it one bit, but I'll do what I can. So we're actually in a pretty intense battle to start things off. Cause he gets +1/1. Oh man, I am in a tough straits right now. There's loud airplanes outside too. Cause it's gonna do 9 damage to me right there. And I have 13 health, so I just wish I could have kept the Admiral for a little bit longer. That would have been great. I gotta get rid of you. I definitely gotta get rid of you. So we're definitely just gonna do it. So what I could do here is I could throw out a bean, and then throw out another bean, and then play this trick, and that should get him boosted up to a 5/5, which is gonna be really good. Oh, and we get that, which is gonna be helpful for next turn for sure, and having extra tricks like that. Oh, come on, dude, get out of here with that. So it looks like I'm trying to figure out how much damage we're gonna do this turn. It looks like we're just gonna be doing 2 damage with the Mayflower on the far right. It's gonna get him down to 5 health though, and if I could play everything just right, I could maybe sneak in a win here. It's gonna be pretty close though. I wasn't expecting such a battle for a first round, but it is turning out to be that way because even really good players are of course starting at lower rank. So I'm gonna be running into things from all sorts. Of course, I think if you're a level 50 player, like your top rank, top billing, you still end up being, okay, so I'm definitely gonna use that squash. But I think you still end up being around level 30, which is pretty high. So I just need to, like this right here, this is 100% going to be a matter of proper sun consumption. That's good. Proper sun consumption and probably a tiny bit of luck too. Is this the best way to do what I'm about to do? I don't think so, but I got four sun after this. So if I do things right, I don't really need that right now. I'm gonna put you here. Is that silly to do? Maybe, maybe not. And then I'll throw you out. And this is gonna activate his shield, hopefully. Hopefully we'll activate his shield. Yes, it does, which just gives me a higher chance of this working out for me. And if not, I just need to survive for a little bit longer. He might have a ridiculous trick up his sleeve though. He just got his superpower. It could be just about anything. If it's a signature though, he can only destroy certain things that are under a certain amount of health. Okay, he's gonna heal his hero. That stinks, but that's not game ending right now for me. And that's gonna give that guy a little bit of an extra boost, which is good. It's just gonna make it a little bit closer to taking care of that Gargantuan. Okay. Because I could win right here, I really, really could. It's just depending on what tricks he has. He has 2 cards. Oh, he doesn't have anything. I think we just won, right? Yeah, because you're not gonna take me out there. We're gonna receive 10 damage between the Gargantuar and this dude, but that is totally fine. You hit me, and then I win the game with 1 health left on close game. GG to that guy, but we get her, I think that's my first ever win with Beta-Carrotina. She is shivering because of how low health she has, but we win. Awesome stuff. I am so happy with that one. And of course that makes us a little bit closer to our new event card that everyone is complaining about. So we'll get to see what the hullabaloo is eventually, but we get our first win in the Wood League. 3 stars for that, holy cow, we're almost done. You can see you get a cool little rocket ship. Okay, so 10, sorry for the burp. So 10 gems for us through that, that's gonna be good. And I think we're good to continue on. I think I just wanna go again. Okay, so it looks like we're going against another level 1. It looks like they were in the Bronze League last season, but that just might mean that, you know, they didn't play ranked, just like I did. I didn't play too much ranked. Their name being just numbers sort of concerns me. Like maybe they're just like a bot or something, who knows. This is an okay concept right here. I think that, I almost wanna get the Crocodile out of my deck soon, but I didn't have any bean cards to replace it really, so for now it'll work. Let's do this just to get some extra cards in my hand. It seems like having options as Beta-Carrotina is never ever a bad thing. So that is interesting, wasn't expecting that one. Is that the normal, is this the pair? Or is this the pair pal? This is just a pair pal, so it won't be spawning in his friend, which sorta stinks. But hey, he has team up, which is good. Yeah, that might be helpful. Are you amphibious? You're not amphibious. Oof, okay, well that's not fun to deal with right off the bat, but I will be doing some extra damage to him he won't be doing to me. I might just wanna stick the Crocodile on that. Because, oh man, this is one of my least favorite cards to deal with. It always jumbles up my strategies to Toxic Waste Imp, because it makes all the other imps deadly, which is, you know, safe to assume that he probably has some kind of imp-focused deck then, which is totally viable as a Super Brains. I'm just trying to figure out what my strategy should be in turn of that. I think right now, I could just play it a bit protective, just like that, do an extra 2 damage to you, get some extra cards in my, you know, setup, which would be great. And then, I'm hopefully just gonna be able to this upcoming turn, just throw this on you. He had the option to play some cards or he didn't. Now, he could still be doing some nasty stuff. Oh, I was actually expecting that, but at the same time, why would you? Unless, oh, okay, now you're just gonna move him back. I was gonna say, unless you're gonna do that. Oh, no, you're moving him back again? Pardon? Okay, you're moving him back there. So we did 3 small clouds there. Honestly, I don't mind, because as you can see, we're still in the lead in health, and I'm gonna take him out this round no matter what. Like, unless he has like a bonus attack situation going on, which I don't think he will, I'm gonna be able to take him out here. And he's once again not playing any cards, so he must have lots of tricks, but he doesn't have 5 brains, so I'm not worried about locusts. We just need to make sure that he attacks the guac, because the guac can then attack back, and then, you know, like 1 destroyed. 1 destroyed, do 4 damage to a zombie here. So he, like, it doesn't really matter. As long as he gets destroyed, that thing's gonna get taken out. When you play zombie here, okay, that's an unfortunate environment, but we'll work with it. I definitely can work with that. Because I can hopefully get my own environment soon and just counteract that, and maybe he'll only get 1 or 2 turns of use out of it, which isn't too bad. But he's definitely going all in on the trick focus, it seems. Ooh, getting 2 of these bad boys is really good. Okay, I don't know if I wanna put it there though. I mean, I actually could. It wouldn't be that bad. If you're gonna do 3 damage though, which I don't like too much, but I could just, I'm deciding. I don't wanna take 6 damage if I don't have to, even if I have to end up losing something. But if I'm gonna lose something, well, that's not gonna, I guess I'll throw you out here. You cost 4, this is gonna be 4, might as well. So it's gonna do 2 damage there, 2 damage there. He's already down to 5 health, that is very good, which means if I get really lucky with the shields and he fails, he doesn't have any brains either. So if he fails to put anything out here and I get really lucky, I didn't win. But I could have won right there. That's how quickly this game is moving. We're only in, what was that, turn 5? Yeah, that was turn 5, moving into turn 6 now. I'm gonna move him to a bonus attack, which is okay, but I might get lucky and get a shield activation here. It's possible, depending on where he puts it. Oh, I didn't, but that's okay because we just won because of that. I don't know what his strategy there was. I think it was more of a panic thing, because even if he, like, yeah, like the best case scenario happened for him, which is that he landed it. But that ended with the case that he was left wide open. So I just don't think he really thought too much about that move. He just sort of panicked, but hey, happens to the best of us. We're gonna move on from level 1 of Wood League to level 2, and we get a win streak, but that's 4 stars. Oh my gosh, we are a big boy walnut. Okay, so we're doing good. I think I wanna continue with that. I think that maybe I just might stay with Beta-Carrotina today if it's getting me the wins. I really enjoy playing her. I also need to complete more of her level up. So let's see what her, I wanna check that out really quick right now. If we go to her hero quests right here, craft a photosynthesis. Oh really? I've already done that. I'll do it here. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna give it to me, I think, just because. So if I knew that was happening, I would have done that sooner. You know, it's easy, you know, free. So I can head out of here. I know, I tap in the collection, I just did it. So increase the health of 6 plants. That should be not bad if I don't keep accidentally doing that. Let's move on to another round. I'm having a lot of fun with Beta-Carrotina. I know we're playing probably against lower level players, and that's why I'm winning, but at least I can work my way up like this, because honestly, I do need the extra practice. We'll probably even finish off today's episode, which will hopefully be a long one, because I wanna get a lot done. In our rank, we'll probably do at least this one more round, if not another one. I wanna get to level 3, that'd be fun. We're going against a level 5 though. He was bronze in the last round, or the last season. Okay. But yeah, not the best. I didn't even know I had that card in here. And I just replaced with that, okay. I'm gonna replace you. Not bad, decent trade. We got some slightly early game cards, would like some more early game focus, but maybe we can get a little bit more lucky with our first draw. Cause Admiral, right here, fantastic. But without any cards to work with him, okay, I got the signature again, which is actually what I was hoping for, was at least the signature, if not maybe the other superpower that does. Wow, what a card to get from it. Oh, buddy. Okay, so we actually haven't shown this off. This is the doubled mint leafy plant legendary. Start a turn, double this plant's strength and health. So the idea is that early rounds, it's gonna be very difficult to do much about this guy. But the later rounds, oh man, if you don't get rid of it right away, and he might not, so I might as well just throw it out and see if I get lucky. Because I don't have much counterplay, he doesn't! Which means this next turn is now gonna be a 2-3, it's gonna be a 4-6. At turn 3, that is insane. Oh, things are working out well here, aren't they? So do you have team up right here? You don't. I don't know why I keep thinking you have team up. Now, I don't wanna build my entire strategy around this double mint. It's nice to have, don't get me wrong, but you don't wanna build your entire strategy around it because if he finds a way just to quickly get rid of it, well then you're sort of out of luck. So he actually has a 4 damage card in turn 3. Look at this guy, doing pretty well for himself. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, I think. What are you doing? What a zombie trick is played. I don't really want that too much. Wait, oh, but you have team up because of the signature part of it, which actually is pretty good. For right now, I'm just gonna do that. You know, it's gonna be a nice and helpful card for the next turn. And he doesn't have any tricks, so I'm gonna be able to hit him full on for the 4 damage, and then it's gonna become an 8-12 next time. And I'm gonna guess that he's restable. He probably has something that's gonna destroy it in the next couple of turns. But we're getting some really nice early game damage out of this, and I'm gonna be able to build up, you know, a good handful of cards. And that'll be nice. Let's see though. We're only on turn 4 though. That is just so insane. Okay, look at you. Oh, your opponent can see, oh, come on, dude. Okay, we gotta go for another one. We gotta go for another one. You had that many cards in your hand though? I got really lucky, to be totally honest with you. I got so lucky with that pull. I can understand wanting to, you know, to quit that one, but I think that it was a little too early to give up just yet. But hey, we got ourselves 3 more stars for that one. We're also gonna get a bonus star for the win streak, making us a level 3. But that was a short round, so I definitely wanna do one more for real. We're a full-grown walnut now. 10 more gems for, of course, leveling up. And we are good to go. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, and I've done that. I need to do it 3 more times, but we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so this person doesn't have any ranked information. Now, they're putting me against really low level players right now, which of course is totally fine if you're new to the game. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're having a great time with the game. I just feel bad because I have all these cards, I have a couple legendaries, I have a really solid deck, and I'm going against people who probably just have a basic setup. But of course, I do suggest if you are new to the season and you wanna get into ranked, definitely play some casuals first, get an idea of what works for you, what doesn't. Beyond that, make sure you're playing the story mode missions, the single player missions, because they can really help you learn a lot too. Okay, so we got some interesting stuff going on here, and team up, conjure a root. I don't wanna bother with him right now, because this is just gonna turn him into a 3-3. We might as well conjure a card, get something extra in here, and meet halfway, right? So like, we're both gonna be doing 2 damage, which is pretty nice. Now this guy gets +1/1 for each other plant and zombie, conjured by Lieutenant Carrotron. I love that name, Lieutenant Carrotron. Man, Beta-Carrotina is a lot of fun. I cannot wait to try Huge Giganticus in the next episode. That's gonna be a lot of fun too. So at this point, I really could try to play into that. I could try to, go ahead and just get as many cards out here as possible so that I could play this, whatever it's called. I think it's called Thumpin' Beats or something. Super Fat Beats. I could try that out. Let's put you here. Maybe I should have done the other Admiral first, but it'll be good to get some bullseye damage out there, or some true shot, right? What is this one called? It's called bullseye. Yeah, bullseye. It used to be called true shot, or true strike. Yeah, true strike damage. That's what it used to be called, remember? I remember that. We used to get true strike and strike through mixed up. That's gonna be some extra damage. It does activate his shield, but we are doing pretty good. We're keeping up with him in damage, which is good to see. That's okay. I am so surprised he didn't take care of the Admiral there. Out of all things, I guess, I don't know, that's a little weird. I don't know if he was reading the abilities of the cards. Got a few options now. I think we're still pretty low on Sun though. I think that the only thing I can do is go ahead and play Yoon, and that's gonna do an extra 2 damage. Oh, that stinks though. Should have thought about that a little bit more, but where could I have put him? And then just go ahead and do this, and that's gonna do an extra 4 damage. Oh, okay, and I get another one, so at least I'm getting a replacement, right? And that's gonna get him down to 7 health. So even if I take a beating this time, it looks like I'm gonna take 6 damage. It's gonna put me down to 8 health. I'm still going, I mean, that's if I didn't get my shield activated as well. I'm going to get my shield activated though. I'm still gonna be ahead of him in health, so that's great. Conjure 2 tricks, that's really nice to have. So what do we get here? I love this animation, it's very cool. Ooh, some really nice tricks here. I can actually use that to take out the arm wrestler, which would be great. But yeah, do 2 damage to each zombie here and next door. If played on the ground, make hot lava here. Which of course, hot lava is gonna do 1 damage, or is it 2? No, I wasn't done. I was not done. Do 1 damage to each plant zombie here. Okay, so it's just 1. He did boost up the dog walker, which is a weird choice. Oh, excellent, excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and put, no, wrong one. Oh, I don't have enough for it just yet. What is this doing? Destroy all plants and zombies on the ground. That's really good though, because I have nothing on the ground. A lot of options right now. Once again, what do you do? When a zombie plays a trick, ooh, just so many options right now. It's too good to be true. But we are getting still pretty beat up, and I don't like that a ton. I'm gonna play Yoon. Then I have, of course, a few options. But I think, oh, I could win right here. We just won. I didn't even think about that. I really should have a little bit more. But let's just wait this out, but I should have one right here. There's no way he can bounce back from this. 2 damage here, 2 damage there. Very, very good. So it doesn't matter how much damage he had out there on the ground, we were able to survive it just fine. I think I wouldn't have lost if, you know, that attack phase went through. But it would have been pretty close, so we won that one, very good. We won every game of rank today. I really should have, because we are playing some lower levels here, and that's gonna move me on to level 4. We are making some fantastic progress. We are an inquisitive being. He just looked like he had that like, what is this all about? Look, we're back up to 133,000 gems. Very, very cool. So we're not quite done yet, because like I said, I want to finish things off today by doing the daily quest, because I have yet to complete a full week's worth of daily quests. I always miss at least 1 day. The best I've ever done, like a couple times in a row, was 6 out of 7 days. It's the first day, we're doing it right now. That's final. I will turn this car around. Citron's a vast expanse of nuttin' strategy deck has a lot of nuts. Why not add 2 forget-me-nuts to your starting hand as well? So this is actually one of the upcoming event cards. Forget-me-nuts, flower nut plant, 1 sun, zombie tricks cost 1 more. Actually, that's not too bad, especially for a starting card. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. Against Electric Boogaloo shouldn't be too bad. Well, I'm so glad that finally the 2 Galactic Gardens heroes are finally being added to the game. Now, one thing you can actually check, and I've been just meaning to talk about this, one thing you can actually check is that in the my, what's it called? The my card section where you can see all your heroes as well, there's now a full extra row of empty slots for heroes, which just makes me think, hopefully they plan on actually adding more heroes soon. I would love to see what kind of heroes they add. What kind of heroes would you like to see added to the game? I would like to hear about that. Okay, so that's actually a fantastic start, because even if he had a trick that he planned on using there, he couldn't have used it because it would have cost 2 instead of 1. And then I can literally do that again if I wanted to, by making it so now that any kind of trick that was going to cost 2 brains is now going to cost 3, or 4. Any trick that costs 1 brains is gonna cost 3. That's actually a really great strategy for just getting some extra damage out. Unfortunately, his shield did eventually activate, but that's, now that we've gotten 4 damage ahead, we have 2 cards on the field, we have plenty of options for us. And does this have team up? Because if so, that's gonna put it over the edge of a really, really good card. It does not, but that's fine. So what do you do right here? Not only sure, you remind me of Dead Mouse, so. Disco Non, zombie with 3 damage or less have bullseye. That's actually not too bad for a 1 brains card. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do this and take you out. I'm gonna guess, well, with 2 brains, once again, he's not gonna have enough for any tricks, because a 1 cost trick right now is gonna cost 3 for him. So that's insane. That is so good. Of course, unless you already have 2 of those to start the game off, the strategy probably won't work for you too much or too often. And we also got a very cool legendary that I've been meaning to check out. This one looks like really cool. It's a really cool looking card. I have a few options for me here. I think the first thing I wanna do is just go ahead and transmorgify you into something else that's not going to hopefully take out my friend here. But it probably still will. Oh, that's actually worse. I'll just do this, and then at the least we'll be able to take him out by the time that Sporticus attacked him. Because this will do 1 damage, and then this will do 2 damage, and that'll take him out, which is good. So we can still do 4 damage here, and it won't activate his shield, so he's down to 8 health. We still have full, and we're on turn 5, which means I can go ahead and play this water chestnut, which will give everybody +2 health, except for our little Galactus cactus over here. The Galactic cactus, not Galactus cactus. Okay, not bad, and this actually won't take anybody out, so I'm just gonna get some extra damage in. This is a very good setup we got right now. I was gonna say maybe we can finish it off without taking any damage, but it's a little too late for that. I hope this damages him and activates his shield. It did not. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's bullseye. And that got me an extra card, another Sporticus. He's back, he's returned, and he's gonna be down to 1 health. Oh, now he's gonna be down to 3. That's fine, because he was able to play that for free, obviously. Okay, we're doing great. I'm really happy with this. We can go ahead and put this here, and put an extra walnut here just for some extra defense. And then I'll play you right here. I could have maybe played this guy right here, the Pecanolith, but I didn't need it. We're gonna get that damage there, and you're gonna damage me up like that, which I'm not too worried about, because we just won. What an easy challenge. Usually, I guess earlier in the week, it usually seems to be easier than later in the week, but maybe we'll find out. I don't know, I don't plan on doing every single daily challenge on camera, but I might as well get this one done because I'm right here. And so that's gonna definitely finish it off for today's episode. What an episode. We got a couple levels and ranked in the first, or not the first day of season 3, I think today is actually the second day, I can't remember. But next episode is especially hyped because we're checking out the brand new hero. You know what he's called, somehow I'm forgetting, Huge Giganticus, that's what it's called. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. If you watched this part of the video, make sure you comment Zebra Bean so now you've watched it in the video and you are a Zebratastic viewer. If you enjoyed this video and you'll want to see more like it, feel free to click on any of the videos on your screen right now or subscribe to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.